Thank you, Colton. Now to team coverage tonight. A Lakeshore Community School will be closed tomorrow after part of its roof was blown off by today's winds. 13 on your side's Jeremiah Brown got a close look at the damage and joins us with the latest.
Here at Beach Elementary in Muskegon County, where Sunday's winds uprooted these trees here, but also took part of the roof off of the building. The superintendent says it was practically raining inside of the gym. Crews have already been out here to minimize the damage as the school looks for its next steps. This video taken inside Beach Elementary in Fruitport Township shows rainwater flooding the school's gym after wind gusts tore off the roof's outer layer. These pictures showing it laying on the side of the building.
That created some pooling of water on that membrane. There's also a hole in the roof where the gym floor was then exposed. Significant water damage to the gym floor and other parts of the building.
Superintendent Jason Kennedy said contractors were able to get to the school within an hour, starting the work to remove water and putting a temporary cover over the roof.
We estimate that it will be several days and weeks that it will take to clear the damage. The drying of the gym floor will take a significant amount of time.
Kennedy says insurance adjusters will visit the school on Monday. He says the gym doubles as a cafeteria, meaning they will have to find other spaces for students to eat breakfast and lunch.
You know, the positive thing for us is we have spring break coming up. Got a couple of days of school this week, and then we'll have spring break. So we're hopeful that we'll be able to work with our insurance adjusters and get the work done to return the building back to a safe condition for students and staff.
With debris being littered across the school's property, Kennedy says the best thing for community members to do right now is to keep their distance.
As we work to mitigate the damage, to clean up the scene, we would just ask that people stay away and allow our crews the ability to clean the property up to ensure that it's safe for students in the community.
Class is canceled here tomorrow, and the superintendent says tomorrow they will be further assessing the damage to determine when it will be safe for students and staff to return. Right now in Muskegon County, I'm Jeremiah Brown, 13 on your side.
In Ada, a tree brought down by heavy winds fell onto a car while a man was backing out of a driveway. In total, 2 cars were crushed by that tree. The homeowner near Pineland Drive in Ada said that he hired that man to detail his car earlier today. The driver was taken to the hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. He was able to get out of the car himself. And meteorologist Colton Woods was just east of Canonsburg after some damage to a home this afternoon, and Colton joins us now. Colton, it sounds like it was a scary situation for that family out there.
Yeah, Micah, I spoke to the homeowner earlier today who says around 5:45 this evening they took shelter in the basement of their home on Lake Lincoln Road in Alton. She says they heard the tornado sirens and then a loud wind and rain and stayed in their basement waiting for the storm to pass. They also heard trees snapping and falling down in their yard, including 6 to 7 trees that fell into their driveway and 4 to 5 more that fell down on their property. Luckily, their home didn't have any severe damage, and the cars they had parked in the driveway also did not get hit by any falling trees as well. She added that she is very grateful that her and her husband are okay.
Sounded like our house was gonna blow away. It just got really loud for a little bit. All of us were in the basement and we are safe. The house is fine. A few screens on our screened-in porch are blown out, but otherwise the house is totally fine and we didn't lose power, which we're really grateful for. Yay.
And this is just one instance of some of the damage we've seen tonight. We will continue to update you as we hear more from homeowners across our region. But for now, I'm meteorologist Colton Woods with 13 on your side.
And we're monitoring a lot of that severe weather across the state. 13 on your side's Alexis Dumergine was in the middle of the high winds and heavy rain earlier this afternoon. Alexis will tell us what she saw.
Yeah, Micah, I was out earlier in Oshtemo Township where we saw a marathon station get completely tipped over, and a gas station employee told me a car was pulling out as it tipped over. But the gas station is not the only one with damage.
Within a minute, all of a sudden I looked out and it was pure white and I couldn't see nothing. And Sam goes, "Oh, your deck is gone."
That pool deck has been standing strong since 2003, but 80-mile-per-hour winds from the storm did some significant damage.
It was like I blanked out, so I looked up and everything was gone.
Their pool deck wasn't the only one with damage. Just 15 minutes down the road,
What do you think seeing it for the first time? I think it's a disaster.
One homeowner's roof was blown off of his barn.
So we decided we were going to go to the basement for cover. And as we were going down, we seen a pine tree in the front yard going over, and all the wind and action come up. So when we come back up, we seen all the roof parts all over the backyard.
Jackie has been living in her home her whole life. Shaken up by the wind, she went to take cover in her basement in fear of a possible tornado.
I was like starting to like freak out and I thought the windows were gonna break. And then I looked out, it literally looked like a hurricane.
Ed told us that his barn had been standing for 40 years and he had never had anything like this happen before, but the barn wasn't the only one that was damaged.
We were in our house, and the tree was going over as we were going down the steps.
After 80-mile-per-hour winds tore through the area, homeowners Jackie and Ed are left dealing with the significant damage to their property. In the newsroom, Alexis Dumershine, 13 on your side.